Hi guys, this is a short video on how I do my chunky twist on a wig. You can also apply some of my methods while braiding a real human's head. All you have to do is switch up one or two techniques. If you want to see how I do it, please stay tuned. For this twist, I'll be using my Eco Styling Gel, 48-hour Eco Styling Gel. I also need a rat tail comb, a mannequin head, a full lace wig, lace closure, lace frontal, whatever you have, just something with hair that you can work with, and some braiding hair. Before now, I had already feathered my braiding hair and sectioned the parts that I need for each twist. So first things first, you section out a part to be twisted just like I've done in the video. Apply some Eco Styling Gel, and after that you split into two equal halves. I realized halfway into the video that the angle my camera was set at wasn't so good for a tutorial, so I'm going to change things up a bit and I'll be right back. Next thing I'm doing, I'm going in with my braiding hair. Always make sure that your braiding hair is folded into two equal lengths, then start braiding. Right now I'm braiding, and just before I continue, actually I would like to say two things. The first thing is I'm working with a mannequin head and a full lace wig, which is a good thing for me, which means I get to place the mannequin how I want, whichever way is the most comfortable for me, and I get to grip as much as I want till I get the desired look. Of course, you have to note that you don't want to grip too tight to the point where you rip out the hair from your full lace. And secondly, if you're working on a client's head, I don't think you're allowed to grip the way I'm doing or pull the way I'm doing, because you're going to give your client a headache. The second thing is I'm working with hair that I believe is Caucasian hair, which if you've ever worked with this Caucasian hair or the hair that comes on these full lace wigs, you know that they are quite thin and slippery, which makes them difficult to grip or difficult to work with in general, even if you're doing braids. So I would advise that you do what I'm doing. Tug as much as you need to, but don't tug too much to the point where you rip out the hair on the lace, because if you don't get the roots in the beginning to be as tight as possible, by the time you finish braiding, you're going to notice that the roots have already loosened up. If you look around and see the ones that I had already done, you notice that they are not as tight as the one I'm doing right now, and that's because by the time you get to the tips, the roots are going to loosen up a bit. So you want to get it really tight in the beginning, so even when it loosens up a bit, you're still good. So next thing I just did was I tried to tuck in the hair, which you saw me do. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to do another twist for you guys to see what I'm doing, and yes, the next thing will be for you to practice. Next, I'll take down a twist I've already done just to demonstrate more how to twist. And if you notice, this part looks a bit different from the other part I did. The other part I twisted on was the lace area, and this time around I'll be twisting on the stretch panel. Now, if you've ever handled a full lace wig, you notice that the part in the middle is usually different from the part in front and at the back, because the one in the middle is what you call a stretch panel. So that's what I'm going to be twisting on here. And for me, twisting on stretch panel or even braiding on stretch panels, this part is usually difficult, because if you notice, as I'm applying the Eco Styling Gel on the hair and pulling, you notice that it's as if I'm pulling the stretch panel inwards as well. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Yes, but if you pull so hard when working here, you can actually pull in the stretch panel, and it's going to affect the whole stretch of the full lace wig. And if you're a bit too light-handed, that means you don't pull enough, your hair is actually going to be really loose. So all I'm going to say here is you just have to keep practicing till you're comfortable. So that's it. I'm going to be doing the same process, nothing new. Quick one, I'm sure you guys noticed what I'm doing with my fingers. I keep pointing at them. I would like you to pay attention to what I'm doing, how much grip, how much I'm twisting before I actually start wrapping them around. Pay attention to all those things because these things are going to make or mar your twists. Pay attention. Also notice that I always put a finger in the middle. Even when I start twisting, I always place a finger in the middle to make sure that the middle of my sectioned out braiding hair is in the middle and it's not moving. If you don't do that, you're going to notice that as you twist, your hair is going to, it's just as if you're twisting but the hair is following you, if that makes sense. So by the time you're done twisting, you notice that the roots are so loose, and if you even tug it, the twist might fall out from the hair. Because don't forget, I mentioned that this Caucasian hair, they're usually very thin and slippery. So always make sure that that finger is in the middle. And I'll just keep doing the same thing and I'll be right back with the finished look. I apologize for the shaky video or the shaky hands, and I promise to do better next time. Don't forget to visit my page on Instagram, Ammie N. I'm going to leave all the details in the description box below. And yes, leave me comments. Let me know if this video was helpful. And until next time, stay safe. Thank you guys for watching.